Florian, you were born in 1998, Sascha in 2000. You studied together and decided to develop a collective project. In your series, you follow young Ukrainians currently living in the small Polish town of Słubice because of the war. Could you tell us how you developed this essay?
So this project started, it was initiated kind of by the school. Like there was a idea from the school for the students to do a project in the borderline between Poland and Germany. So yeah, we traveled there, and in this region, in the Polish town Słubice, we got to know this group of Ukrainian teenagers. And the more we spoke to them, the more we understood also that they are in this special situation because they fled their country because of the war with Russia right now. And there were actually a lot of Ukrainian teenagers, especially also in this town, because Poland took way more refugees than Germany, as you know. And there was a big group of teenagers just gathering at this basketball court, and we decided to make a project with them and to meet them during like 3 or 4 months. We met them regularly and really got to know them through this project, through photography.
And Florian, could you explain us why you decided to work together, Florian and Sascha?
Well, because we had when we had got this task from the school, go to this region, and we could like pick any kind of work to make. Like we could make landscape work or whatever. Me and Sascha, we both wanted to do something about youth that interested us, and then we were like, maybe we're just gonna do something together. And we weren't really sure how that worked in the beginning, or was like, okay, this was like the first time for us working together with someone, and we tried to figure it out along the way, and it turned out to be like amazing, because you just can, like as a photographer, a lot of times you're just on your own, and it's you against your mind and against your thoughts, and if you're together, you're just constantly in conversation, and that really helped to develop the project, and I think us both as photographers.
So each one is shooting some photographs, and at the end, you are putting all together and you make a collective edit?
Yes, right. Actually, at some point, we're like such a good team that we just noticed, okay, now we got to take a photo, and then the other one already has the camera out, or was like very instinctive, and we also switched cameras, so in the end, it's like all mixed up, or we're like, okay, we need, because we shot on several cameras, and Sasha's camera had a better handling of dark situations. I was like sometimes, getting his camera, so we always switched. In the end, we made an edit together and selected the photos together.
And how long, Florian, did you work together on the project?
We started in end of March, beginning of April in 2022, and the core of the work was made in like 3 to 4 months. But that was the main project time. But we are still working on it. We're still continuing the project, not in such a high frequency, and we're just trying to find a way to take it to the next stage. But like the core project came together in 4 months, like the summer, like beginning spring to summer.
So this project is a project with a strong commitment on a subject which is not so easy to develop. So what do you think, both of you, that this kind of documentary approach in photography bring in order to help understanding this kind of conflicts or singular social and cultural situation?
Yeah, I think it was, I mean, at this time it was a lot about this war and a lot about this conflict in the news. And of course, we both were like really following this. And then, of course, like it's a really different situation if you meet a person from this actual country where you hear all those news about in the in the broadcasts, and it's just a really special situation because you get the personal stories, and you also develop this personal connection towards the people, and for me it's always documentary photography allows me to enter in someone's reality and also interact with this person. I for me it's always a great gift also that we could get to know those teenagers. Yeah.
Do you think it is also useful for them to have this presence of photographers together in their life for this special moment?
I think it was really it was really special for them also. I mean, there's someone who comes with a camera and is really interested about you out of the sudden. And we were always sending them the pictures, and they were really happy about receiving the pictures. And it was a really interesting process for them as well. I think we also recently had an exhibition where we invited those boys, and everyone like recognized them on the pictures, and it was like some kind of an empowerment situation, you can also say. Yeah, it was really great for them also, I think.
And to you, to both of you, what would be the best way to present these projects to the audience? I mean, also, what is today the best way to attract attention on the situation? Is it through the media, through an exhibition, as you said, through a kind of public performance?
This is a good question. I think it's actually a mix of all of kind of things and possibilities you have. If you have, like, I think social media is always going to play a role, and like you can promote it over social media and get people's attention. But I think like if you want to go further beyond grabbing attention and making people aware of that topic, you got to make something more which stays longer in your head, like an exhibition, or you got to make some kind of print, like a magazine or a book, something like that. I think it also depends on which kind of group you're trying to approach. For instance, if you make an exhibition, and that's something I'm really happy about, and I'm not sure if I'm grabbing forth, but is that we exhibiting this project at Gare de Lyon outside, where like everyone can see it, and it's not like in a gallery where like just a specific group of person comes who are interested in photography, but that they're going to be like just people living their normal life, bypassing them, and eventually just looking at the photos and seeing this project.
Sascha, do you want to add something?
I'm really glad that it's going to be like with such an attention for publicly attention for this project, because it's going to be exhibited just on the street, so it's like a really democratical way of presenting this project. And I think also through this that it's a really personal story. I think, or I hope a lot of people can also somehow connect to this story the way we of course it's not going to be the way we connected to the story, but we try to give them the audience some kind of a sense of personal stories. Yes.
So you did together, Florian and Sascha, this project, and do you think you will do other collective projects like this together?
We are planning to continue this project in some kind of way. Besides that, we don't have anything planned, but it was a pleasure for me to work with Sascha and just work with someone in general in photography. So I can definitely imagine doing another project in the future.
And it's not so easy to work together like this. So do you think you said before that it brings something to your approach. And Sascha, what do you think of that?
For me, it was also a really big benefit working together, actually. For me also, I really want to go further, like not only stay in photography, I also want to go in documentary film. And in film, it's like a normal approach to work in teams. And for me, it was also some kind of a first step or like first moment of trying this teamwork with a documentary project. And I think it's not working for everyone, but in our case it was really good situation. Yes.
To conclude, could you tell me what do you expect from this experience at Paris Photo as part of the Carte Blanche Students program?
I really don't know what to expect, to be honest. I'm very happy, as I said, to exhibit at Gare de Lyon, to have, as Sascha said, such democratic, open space where the photos are going to be exhibited. And I'm excited to be part of the Paris Photo. I once went there 2 years ago as a visitor. And now we're participating and are going to show our pictures to hopefully a lot of people. And I'm just curious to the input they give us and the feedback we get and what they have to say about the projects, the story they might tell, and the people we get to know.
Yeah, I would also say I'm really excited in first terms to go to Paris. And also have this possibility to actually show this to a lot of people and to a lot of people who are especially interested in photography, who came especially for this reason to Paris. I think also it's going to be interesting to just talk about how we maybe also could develop this project in the future, because it's not it's still ongoing, and maybe there will be also some great inputs from other people that we could use also in the future. Yeah.
Thank you, Florian and Sascha. It was very interesting, and we really look forward to welcome you in Paris for this collective meeting at Paris Photo and in Gare de Lyon to discover your work. See you soon.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.